In this video, we'll cover the Rules tab of your admin settings. This is where you and any other admin can create workspace-wide rules. Rules are a great way to automate repetitive touches and workflows. Any rules created here are applied to all members of your workspace. There is a limitless amount of automation you can create using Mixmax rules. Some common examples include adding new Salesforce leads to a sequence, updating an opportunity when a client books time, sending a recipient an automatic email depending on how they answer a Mixmax poll or yes/no question. But today, we'll walk you through how to add a recipient to your Mixmax unsubscribe list and update the corresponding lead in Salesforce if someone from your team receives a bounced email notification from that recipient. To get started, select New Rule here. Make sure to enter a title here at the top. The first thing you'll do is actually choose a trigger. In this case, our trigger is, again, anytime your team receives a bounced email notification. Select Email from the list here. An email is received, and hit Continue. Next, you'll want to add some filter conditions so that you aren't doing this for every recipient that sends your team an email. So I'll hit Add Condition, select this drop down here, is a bounced email notification, and set that to true. You can add multiple conditions and even groups of conditions if your rule calls for it. Next, I'll hit Continue. The first thing that we want to do, or the first action that we want to designate, is add them to the Mixmax unsubscribe list to prevent anyone from your team continuing to reach out to that bad email. Select Contact here, and then add them to your Workspace's unsubscribe list and hit Add Action here. You can add multiple actions to a rule to help mitigate the amount of rules you need to create. So here we'll go ahead and select Salesforce. Scroll down to update the related lead and hit Continue. Then we'll ask you which field you'd like to update on the lead object. In this case, let's do status. Select Add Field, and then here you're just going to want to designate what you want to update the status to. In this case, we'll do unqualified. If everything looks good, hit Activate and Close. Once your rule has been active for a while, you can always check that it's firing correctly by going into your activity, or you can see all of the activity associated with specific rules.